I am a cashier at a farmer's market in Michigan. We sell a huge variety of stuff, including fresh shrimp. Today, a toddler walked by our shrimp cooler and started...
You have to read it.
That's the problem with reading a few words ahead, is that sometimes I can mess myself up while I'm trying to read it good. We sell a huge variety of stuff, including fresh shrimp. Today, a toddler walked by our shrimp cooler and started chanting, "Shrimp, heaven, now!" Emphasis on the now, eventually leading his mother to say, "Please, please, Daniel, we can't keep doing this." What is shrimp heaven? Why does Daniel need it now? What are my responsibilities in this situation, if any? I'm confused and delighted by this slow-canoeing child. But I fear something darker may lay under the surface. That's from Shrimp Jesus will return.
All right, let's take
heaven now.
Let's all take a minute and collect ourselves and appreciate how good this child is and how good this situation is. All right.
There's just no reality in which, like, that talk about trademarking. This kid went for a narrow line on it, but I do celebrate it. That is a great trademark.
Shrimp heaven now.
Okay, I'm back.
I like the idea of, like, he's trying to say, like, let me get all up in shrimp heaven right now.
That's what it's got to be, right? This
Right,
is not a religious child. I have to imagine.
Here's the thing. What I would like to believe is that this kid is just crazy for shrimp. Just loves those prawny bastards.
Wild for this stuff.
So much so that it has led his parents to say things like, "Please, Daniel, we can't keep doing this," because this child's shrimp hunger is driving them out of house and home.
It's an expensive protein. It's an expensive protein. It's a lot of work to prepare one. So
fresh shrimp, not pre-cooked, not boiled shrimp, just fresh shrimp. And it's all Daniel.
And they got those dookie veins in them still, and that takes a while to get those out of there.
No, Daniel loves it all. They go to remove the mud vein, and Daniel's like,
God doesn't make any mistakes.
That's part of the shrimp, mon frere. Why don't you leave that in there for Daniel? Let Daniel handle that for you.
Shrimp heaven now. Do you think this kid burned down a Red Lobster? Definitely. Or did something in a Red Lobster that required it to be burned down?
And now he has to facilitate the shepherding of these shrimp souls to heaven to free himself from his own burden.
He wants to get the shrimp up to heaven by eating them.
How, if you saw that exchange, how do you not just leave your job? How do you not just stand up, walk out, and follow these people and be like, "Listen, I have to get to the end of this story. I have to hear the rest of Shrimp Heaven now. What is Daniel doing?"
I've made 6 episodes of a television show. Now on vrv.co, go check it out. I've made 6 episodes of a television show, and I don't think I'm like, especially tuned in to what Hollywood wants or needs, but I'm pretty sure I could make a television show about your child, about shrimp, and the name of the show would be called Shrimp Heaven Now, and I guess it'd be a shrimp review television. We'll figure that out later. But we got the title. We got
get Kristen Bell in there, and that plus Shrimp Heaven Now equals Emmy success. All the Emmys and some Golden Globes to boot.
We haven't had a My Brother and Me t-shirt available on Topodico for quite a while. And I feel like maybe this is the one. I feel like this is a new era for this show. And I feel like a t-shirt that just says Shrimp Heaven Now would be extremely, extremely powerful.
Do you remember those? Do you remember the like Peace, Love, and Crabs t-shirt? I think it was Joe's Crab Shack, right? What if we just had a shirt that was like a shrimp, an angel, and a clock? And everyone knows.
The other way we do it is just the black t-shirt with the white words all on the same, like, paragraph break that's and it's like shrimp and heaven and now, or we could also do keep calm and shrimp heaven now. That one's really good also. I think we have a lot of opportunity here for shrimp heaven now, and I think we may have found a trademark that I will take from this child. I will.
We can have one that say big dog shrimp heaven now.
That one's good. No fear shrimp heaven now.
Hypercolor sort of
hypercolor shrimp. Yeah,
maybe a lizard with sunglasses, an old lizard.
I can't believe how good this is. It's renewing my entire faith in humanity. Shrimp Heaven Now, but Shrimp Heaven Now by itself is very good. I mean, we can all agree that Shrimp Heaven Now is excellent and beautiful. But the fact that we can't keep doing it with Daniel is what really brings it over the limit. Because Daniel because that could have been a one-off. Kids say the darndest things is one thing that I have made up, and he could have just spouted whatever came to his head. No, this is a recurring theme for Daniel is Shrimp Heaven Now.
I think that there's a lesson in that, though. I obviously love Shrimp Heaven Now. No three words have ever been more perfectly suited for each other. But there's a limit. There's a limit to it before it could be exhausted, as is evidenced by the fact that, hey, everybody, Shrimp Heaven Now. It's losing something, isn't it? I almost feel like, let's call the episode, I feel like, because we're going to keep saying Shrimp Heaven Now, and I don't want to rob it of its power. Let's go 5 or 6 episodes and then really drop a Shrimp Heaven Now in, and then it'll be like a fun callback.
To that point, I think we do need to qualify the t-shirt. So in big bold letters, Shrimp Heaven Now, and then in a smaller subtitle, we can't keep doing this. That just like acknowledges like we know that this is a brief moment in time of viral t-shirt marketing of shrimp heavy advertising.
I was thinking it would be the title of this episode, right? Shrimp Heaven Now. It's a good episode title. Please don't tweet at us and each other Shrimp Heaven Now. I'm going to do a Twitter search tomorrow for Shrimp Heaven Now, and any results I get, I'm going to be very disappointed. We got to protect this. We got to protect this.
Yes. Well, I'm tired of us burning through things so quickly. We have to sort of hoard this resource of Shrimp Heaven Now being funny.
Let's do a slow burn, like I Love Bees kind of slow burn, and like you can tweet Shrimp Heaven Win with a question mark for like the next 2 months. Right, you can tweet that whenever you want.
Or here's what I want. I want everybody to just tweet either shrimp or heaven or now. Just one word, but not the whole thing. And then people can put it together.
And you can make it private. Like if you want to use shrimpheavennow.com to access our podcast,
Jesus
you
Christ,
definitely
Justin.
can do that. That's an option that's available to you for sure. But like you don't need to go running your mouth about it. But that t-shirt, but when that t-shirt does become available and like I'm on it. Like, we're doing it. You can get it at that URL. So if you're listening to this in the past or the future, Travis, which is it?
Well, Justin, it's hard for me to say without giving away too much information that could damage the time stream.
Okay, that's a really good trademark, actually. Because there's a fear. There's a fear in it.
I love that. That's going to do it for us, folks, on My Brother, Me.